There's a lot of different parts of Ryan, as you mentioned. He's very interested in school and pursuing different languages and career opportunities. He works full-time basically over the summer. I think one summer he worked for a hedge fund in California. Last summer he worked in New York all summer. When he has time off, he went to South Africa out of the blue one time just to go explore and see the world.
His personality is very atypical for a goalkeeper. I was a goalkeeper, and for the most part, the goalkeepers are looked at as the guy who's a little bit crazy. He's a little bit reckless, he's a little bit wild. He's the guy who's probably not going to have the most organized room and is going to not probably live on the lawn and major in French and be, commanding positions in Wall Street.
I didn't really get recruited highly out of Maine. It's not known as a national powerhouse for soccer. So I wasn't, coming from Maine, it's a totally different environment. Like, I was not ready, I was not prepared to come here athletically. I was way, way behind the standard, at least initially.
Well, when he first got here, I don't think anybody on the team felt he could compete either, to be honest.
The first I saw of him was on a video, and it wasn't even in a game. It was a compilation of training sessions that he put together, and what you could see is some athletic ability, some bravery, and you could see a guy who had some tools, but we didn't know how good of a player he was.
I was so overwhelmed because I came down the summer before preseason. And I remember I had a friend who went to Duke, which is a comparable program. I said, look, I do not think I'm ready for this. This is over my head. I am not up to par here at UVA. He said, look, don't worry about it. Get into preseason. Just work hard, listen, try, and you can only hope for the best from there. So give it your best shot, and you'll figure it out.
We took a little bit of a chance on him, and he was very good academically. We knew he'd fit in with the school, but he was a little unknown as a player until we actually got him here and started working with him.
We had a starting goalie come in as a first year as well, who was on the national team growing up, and everyone thought he would be the starter. And a couple games into the season, he got hurt, and Burke kind of got thrown in, and that game, he was unbelievable.
I think what coaches look for the most is just steady play, because all the goalkeepers, for the most part, are good athletes, and they can pull off a good save here and there. But at the end of the day, it's about not just about making like the little saves, but making routine saves over and over again, and not botching any of those. Getting the experience and earning that confidence over time has made me much better goalkeeper. And I can feel that difference. Even now, when I'm playing more confident, I can feel that I'm playing more confident. I can feel that I'm doing better. I feel in control.
He's an unbelievable student as well as a great soccer player. He lives on the lawn, which is a tremendous accomplishment for students here. And he's, an All-American soccer player, so it's kind of a rare combination, I would imagine.
I think he will be successful at whatever he chooses to do, and he is a guy who has always explored every option, taken every opportunity since he's been here at UVA to explore himself and what this place has to offer. He will do well at whatever he chooses to do.
And knowing Ryan, I think he'll do more than one thing. I think if he chooses to, he can pursue a career as a professional soccer player. You may find him on Wall Street, you may find him overseas somewhere, or any combination of those.
I've never been so passionate about anything and devoted so much of my life to something as I have to my soccer here at UVA. So while it's not a specific moment, it's definitely a process that I've gone through that has to be the most significant achievement of my life.